Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, DW Eats. And what you're looking on here is two novelty chayote. They are the white chayote. Yeah, they are the white ones. You see? And I have them in cups growing until they're ready to go outside. So we keep that. But we want to be talking about growing chayote, what it looks like, what's the uses and the importance of growing these, and basically the benefits of chayote. So thank you very much for joining. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I am really happy and excited to be sharing my thoughts and giving you a few things on showing you all my chayotes. You see they're all growing. They're in, see, I'm showing you they're all growing in bags and everything. See there? But yes, I just want to share my experience and give you a few tips on growing them. Well, chayote, to grow chayote, it's basically you will need your fruit, and it is a seed inside here. It sprouts. The seed sprouts, and this is where it comes from. I haven't got one here to show you, but eventually I'll show you one of them that really how it develops. It's from the cucurbit family of squashes, like the pumpkin, cucumbers, those kind of stuff. And yes, it has so many benefits. So I found something and I wanted to share with you as well. Basically about the chocho, but we call it chocho in Jamaica, and the Indian community calls it chayote. Some people calls it chuchu, merliton. So there's a lot of names pertaining to this one fruit. So here I have 3 of them, and these are known to be used in soups. Yes, we use them to cook soups. But the chocho, also called chayote, beyond, and Christophine. Yes, that's another name, Christophine. Grows on a luxuriant vine whose leaves resemble those of the cucumber. Though they are much larger, both are members of the gourd family. That's a big, I think I have a gourd here. I'll show you. Hold on. It's a big, I think there's a gourd here. Yes. So there's a gourd. So it's from the gourd family. So they all like from the squash, and I'll show you on the pumpkin as well. So yes, I'm just showing you and giving you insights into growing your chayote. So yes, it's from the pumpkin family. So you see this massive pumpkin? It's massive, isn't it? So yes, they're all more or less from this. It's more or less the squash family, but yes, I think it's more of the gourd family. So yes, it is also known as custard marrow, vegetable pear, and pepinella. It is a native of Mexico and the Antilles, is now grown in many hot countries. The fruit resembles a large pear and can be green or white with deep ribbons. The outer skin is usually covered in sharp spines, because you have some, let me see if I have one here that has the prickle, but the spine is basically what they call the prickle on it. This one is a smooth one. Haven't got any prickles on that. In Jamaica, the chocho is either boiled and served as a accompaniment to a meat dish or included in soups and stews. It is also used in the making of pickles, and with the addition of some lime juice. It's very good substitute for apple in tarts and pies. So yes, a lot of times when you go and you buy apple pie, they use the chocho to grow to not to grow to use as a filling to fill up the, make it more, and because it's soft and it hasn't got any taste. So yes, so today, let me show you. I've got my bottle of water here. So so this is my little room, and I'm growing all these inside here. You see, They're all growing in cups in here. And I have some that I grow in a bag, so it's easy to transfer to the ground. So I have these in Ziploc bags, so they can go out easily. But there's so many. They're very fickle fruits to grow, you know, very fickle fruits. So yes, so as I was saying, it's very productive vegetable. You can get lots of yielding. So one chocho can give you a whole heap of hundreds of chochos, or chayotes, that you want to call it. Yes, hordes of chochos. So you believe me on this one. And remember, we said about it growing with that spine, and the vine can take over. So remember that we talk about the different varieties. So you got the white one, which is a novelty one. So I am protecting this one so bad, literally protecting, because I want to ensure that I have them. I have more than one, so hopefully. But then this is the one they call the black. And you see how long the vine is already? Look, they grow ferocious. So this is a dark green one. Have a look. The dark green chayote. Can you see that one? Have a good look. And if you look at it, you'll see the spine. We call it the maca. We call it maca back home. See that? So that's a long one. So usually when it's grown inside, I will cut back so it doesn't take too much energy from the chochos, from the fruit itself, because the seed is inside. So, and there's another vine pushing up there. Yes, so as I said, they're very productive vegetable. You can get lots of harvest from one chocho. And they're very prolific. Prolific means that they will take over the world if they can. Seriously, they run everywhere. So when you plant one of these, right, you need a harbor. You need to have a harbor to for the vines to run. Sorry, let me drink some water. For the vines to run. And these vines will take over anything in sight. They will definitely push and push and push and push. Yeah. So the fruit is a seed. That's where the sprouting begins. So the sprouting begins here. You see there? That's inside. That's where the seed is. That's where you get the sprouting comes out from. So, but every part of the fruit and the vines are edible. Even the roots. People eat the vines. Everything is edible. It's like greens, like color, so you can just, steam it, season it, and you're ready to go. But you will need a large space and a harbor to have these. If you're growing them, you will need a large space. So I can take up a few bags here, or even a cup, and show you how these are doing inside here, because I'm growing them inside. You can see. Have a look. I am growing these inside. So chocho is a tropical plant. It loves the warm weather to develop, then cooler for pollination and bear more fruits. So it needs a balance. It needs that balance to, because here in London, so I should have said, because I am here growing these in London. This is, I get the passion for growing these, but I live in London. So we have only 3 months weather that will, help to develop the fruits. But they like a cooler weather to develop when they start to blossom, and you will need to have a lot of flowers around to harbor the bees for pollination. Remember that once you plant these, remember to have something for pollination as well, because the pollinating they're not self-pollinators, so they need the bees to transfer, from the male to the female. You know how the pollination is. And also what you'll need to know as well, that it's a perennial fruit. What do I mean by perennial? Right, perennial means it comes back every year. So this is another green one, dark green one. So perennial means it comes back every year. So once you plant this and it grows and bear fruits, when it finishes, or if you basically live in a cold country like London here or in England, you cut it back and you protect it, so you get leaves and you get things that will keep it warm. Or I mean, it's not going to be extra warm because it's outside and it's cold, but at least it's, you know, it's out of danger. You with me? So that's why it comes back every year. So remember I said they have different types. So this is a green one, and the white one to me is a novelty one, and the green one. And someone said to me there's a blue one, but I think she meant dark green. It's so dark that it looks blue. But if it's blue, I would love to see that. So here we go. So these are 2 green ones. So tell me if you like growing chayotes. I mean, what do you like about it? And I hope that if when you're inspired to see, let me show you these ones as well. I'll get up and show you these ones. So I keep them in this room where they are nice and, you know, warm, out of danger. I need to, and I also put the fan on so to mimic the weather. So here we go. Can you see these ones? Look, these are in the bags. Those are what I'm telling you about. So when I'm transferring them, so they will be easy to transplant rather. But I will definitely show you one. And you don't need to put them in a, if you're transplanting them into the direct ground, then you know you don't dig the hole too deep. And also if you're transferring them into a pot, don't put them in too much of a big pot because the roots will struggle to stick together. The roots are compacted and they like to stay together. Yeah. And this is a very healthy one. So the vines are tender and delicious. They produce hundreds of chochos. What I would say is that have patience with it. Don't rush and think as you plant it is going to bear fruits. Have patience because nature acts on its own merit. It will take time to start blossom. And remember, guys, if you're living in a country where you don't grow chochos like here, I'm lucky that I have these and I've grown them before. If you buy the one in the shops, you're lucky if it bear and grow and bear fruits, because somehow when you buy them from the store, from the grocery store, wherever you pick up the chochos, they will just grow and grow and grow and grow, will never bear. So remember that. Yes, remember that you get a chocho from someone who has grown it from the allotment, or someone who or who knows who someone, so you do that. Yeah, and then you will definitely have a lot of chayotes. So there's another one here. This is the light green one, and this see that, and that's a giant. This one is a giant. When I said she's a giant, she's a giant. This one comes from the big family. See, if you notice that it's putting out a lot of vines in the corner. Have a look at that. See, that's so right. And so as I said, the roots start to form right in here, definitely. And the vine, I'll show you. The vine gets the energy from, let me see a nice one here. Yeah, it's not bad, but this is not bad still. It gets this energy from the seed, remember, from the fruit itself. And remember, you have to be careful when you water them. They don't like too much water. They're very funny. They just like a little tip of water. If you start to overwater them, the seed inside, let me take this for instance. So if you overwater it, yeah, there's a seed in here that will start to rot. So you want it to develop a lot of good rooting before you can actually start watering. And it's best, basically it's best to put them in a nice spot where they will survive, and call their friends, because this is how plants, they talk to each other, They really talk to each other. So don't overwater. It is very susceptible to rotten, you know, root rot, seed rot, yeah. And also get a good compost. Always invest in very good compost. Very good compost. This is, look at that. See how pliable that is? That's very, you can see that, you know, this compost is rotted down. There's not a whole heap of trees and whatever inside of it. So yes, definitely get a good compost to plant your chayote. So what I'm going to do now is show you, and manure. Remember also, if you eat rice and once it's summer and you've planted them outside, use the rice water to water them, and you get your chicken manure, you get your, I mean, now is the time to gather all the leaves and, you know, let it pile up and rot down, and it protects the plant. So here I have a nice, look at that, look how many vines that has. You see that? So what I'm going to do, let me put the camera down so you can see. So look at the root of this one. So what I'm going to do is I'll just part it like the Red Sea. Can you see? I am parting it like the Red Sea. And this is very, I'm just going to leave it on top. This, can you see? I think, which one is in the way? Right, let's take that out the way. We don't, okay. These girls are just growing up and they're making mess as well. So there's a lot of things I have to. So yes, so in here I have a good lighting system, and I turn the fan on because the fan helps to mimic the nature. So you want to be sure that you have a space for nature, space for growth, space for, you know, it's everything comes to life. Remember, these are alive. These plants are alive. So let me take it apart here. Yeah, so look, so you can put it like that. So you make sure you get the head down like this, and then it sits, so it's at an angle. See that? It's at an angle. And then you don't, as I said, you don't want it to have a big pot where it will start to struggle for space. So that stays in there. And then you just put a little tip of water, not much. I'm not even going to put it, just a little tip of water, because the compost is quite moist as well. So there you go, a nice pot of chayote. And I've got one that I've done before. See that one? And I had to wrap the vine around because the vine is so long, you know. So there we go. See that? So I'll soon have to start putting them on a bit of trellis to hold them. But yeah, so here we have. So here we have two nice ones there. They're very good. So yes, I hope you will learn to do your chochos. It is a very good fruit to grow, and as I said, it's a tropical plant, but it grows here in London, and a lot of people are growing more and more and more. See, and as I said, the vines are ferocious because they can take over. As you see, what is going on in here, it's ferocious. Yeah. The plants are taking over in here, and I have to be careful because it starts to fall down as well. If I put this out the way, so you see, so there's one falling down there. So I do use very good compost for my my plants. Very good compost. See this? Here we go. So these are all my chayotes, guys. But my favorite is the green one and the white one. These are my favorites. These are my two favorites. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, where you get contents that will be able to guide you and, you know, and enhance your mind and your soul and give you that inspiration to grow. Yes, and also before I go, let me show you. Let me see which one be able to see the seed from. So I'll cut this one. I don't know if you, yeah, I'll cut that one. And I'll try and see if I can get the seed from this one to show you. See where the seed is. So this one is the white. I think they call it the white one. This one. I bought this from the shop just to show you. So this is not even ready, but this is where the seed would be. Yeah, that's where the seed. See that? But yes. So did you know that these are edible? Remember we talk about edible chayote? It's like a pear. It's like a cucumber. You just very nice. So we'll keep these now and put them in there to cook in my soups. Is there anything else that I have missed to tell you? Well, this is just the update on how they're growing. Definitely in bags and in pots, and I can show you, if this will allow me, I'll show you how it looks. See that? So you see the earth inside is not overwatered at all. They're very, let's see, don't want to. Look at that, see that? These are my babies. So anyway, guys, lots of love. I think I'm making a mess here. So take care. And this is really nice. Just cut it up and eat it for all the vegetarian who likes chayote, chocho, as we call it in Jamaica. It looks like a pear. It's from the cucurbit family. Remember I tell you about this? It's the cucurbit family, definitely. So I'm looking forward to growing my chayote, and then I'll take you on a journey to show you the I'll definitely, let me see this one, and take you and show you, and you know, bring you around to see, let you see how they are doing outside on the harbor. But for now, I want to say thanks very much for joining me. Take care. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Take care now. Bye for now.